Alright guys, first of all, and just so we could get to the actual list of Diablo-like games, Diablo Immortal actually just arrived for iOS and Android, in addition to PCs, supporting crossplay and cross-progression, meaning you will be able to play the same account on your cell phones and on your PCs. It is a free-to-play online only. Personally speaking, it was definitely worth the wait. It does have quite a bit of bad press and bugs as of now. It might also have pay-to-win elements, but essentially it is completely 100% free. Check it out. Alright, coming up behind that, we have Frostborn. Frankly, well, if you're looking to scratch your survival game itch, you just really don't need to look any further. This one over here might just be the thing you were looking for, as it is a free-to-play Assassin's Creed sort of inspired project. Probably not the best PvP game maybe, but the combat is fun. There's plenty of content to unlock over here, and the co-op over here actually makes for a great time. Frostborn is what I have a lot of reasons to believe is right now one of the most addictive games you could get your hands on for free. Take a look. Alright, at number 3, we've got MU Origin 3. Well, technically speaking, the third installment of his saga of MMORPGs, but once again you get to explore an open world. This time around, you will actually be able to fast travel to anywhere on the map by air. New Origin 3 certainly, as you can see, incorporates improved gameplay. The graphics are also better, and as you can probably tell, even rendered using Unreal Engine 4. This game will include new characters in addition to a new story. Check it out in case you missed it. Moving on, we've got Torchlight Infinite. Well, simply a pretty darn good game. Just right now one of the best in its own genre, in my opinion. It is by far also the best ARPG out of the series of Torchlight games. The graphics, as you can see in gameplay, is uncomparable with quite a bit of competitors out there. It's even got this new talent system, which is diverse. Honestly, I do believe this game has a lot to offer on mobile devices, and just with the right community and developer support, which it does have, the game will just be pure gold. Here.
필멸의 인간이여, 네가 하늘의 별자리를 모두 알게 되는 날, 너는 네 손으로 쌓은 모든 것을.
At number 5, it is the one and only Undecember, a hack and slash and action RPG with a heavy emphasis on combining skills when it comes to actual combat and gameplay. It does feel like playing a Diablo game simply, and personally I do quite like it. It's a free-to-play game. It is inspired by Diablo 2 a lot and Path of Exiles. There's, I would say, just one downside with the game: it's in Korean. But as long as you download the screen translate application, I guess it just actually works pretty good. Check it out. This game in terms of content is what developers of which describe to be infinite. Coming up next, we've got Wayward Souls. Well, pretty much like the other games before, and a randomly generated action RPG but with a heavy focus on story. See, Wayward Souls actually came out way no more than a couple of months ago, for PCs only. On mobile devices, it's actually been out there for quite a while. It's a great game. You could tell it's a mix of Zelda games and a lot of pixel art just smashed together. It is pretty challenging. It comes with a high replay value, and well, yeah, honestly, it does worth the $7 price that it asks for. It's a good one. Check it out if you haven't yet. Coming up at number 7, we've got Dungeon Hunter 5. Actually, well, to me, what feels like Diablo and World of Warcraft kind of sort of had a baby. I mean, I don't really know, it just feels right to say that. It is an easy to play, easy to learn game. It's got a really rich story and plenty of stuff to loot. I think I'll say this. Whoever actually developed this game probably played a lot of World of Warcraft, so if that is something that is right up your alley, or have been looking for a decent crawler until Diablo Immortal releases, which it did, well, Dungeon Hunter 5 was probably your best bet. Check it out.
There is no such thing as luck. A malevolent flame is devouring the realms of man.
Coming up behind that, it is Titan Quest Legendary Edition. Well, technically speaking, if you're a Diablo fan, you're gonna love this game. I mean, you're probably gonna be shocked at how much content there is in this game. Why? Well, the Legendary Edition is basically the complete edition of Titan Quest, including all downloadable contents and technical updates so far. It does come with some superior graphics and audio control. It is now a pay-to-play game. All you need for it, though, is just some space. Definitely a 10 out of 10. I do recommend this game, and check it out if you haven't so far. On the other hand, we have Anima ARPG, well, basically short for Action RPG. Honestly, hands down, one of the best Diablo-like games out there right now. It's got that classy feel to it, and it is totally F2P. The game is easy to play, pretty satisfying, the loot system is great, it does offer a lot in terms of content. The only downside to this thing is, as of this moment, the multiplayer could use some more work. Other than that, personally, really like this game. Check it out if you haven't yet. Coming up behind that, we have Path of Evil, Immortal Hunter. Well, basically an action RPG, hack and slasher, inspired by mostly old school games. Obviously not a lot of Diablo going on here, but it is a really good game. It actually is. Technically speaking, it does feel desperately hard at times, mainly because it needs more work probably. However, this game is still through development, but I do believe it'll turn into an amazing game in the end. Graphics are good here, gameplay is smooth, it's free to play, and you can play the game even online.
We're about to embark on an arduous journey.
Alright, well, One of the best ARPGs for your mobile devices right now. Moving on, what we have here is called Raziel Dungeon Arena, a meticulously crafted dungeon crawling boss battling RPG with about 50 plus single player dungeons to dig into as of this moment. Not just that, you can also do that in co-op. With Raziel over here, I do believe all you really need to do is to just give it a shot. I mean, after all, it is a free-to-play game, the graphics of which, as you can see, are done pretty well. Gameplay smooth and fun. Levels are probably a bit short, I would say, but overall, it is a pretty well-crafted game. Check it out.
To the victor goes the sprat.
And last but not least, it is Bladebound. Guys, honestly, one of the greatest hack and slash dungeon crawling RPGs to pick up right now. I will personally give this game 5 out of 5 stars, as it is a truly well-rounded game. However, well, it has this one issue maybe, which is that you're just not able to change controls. Other than that, if you could get past that, it is a very addictive game, plenty of stuff to do, great graphics, runs very smooth overall, and quite nostalgic in terms of story. Check it out.